Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're playing Factorio ABPlus with Steejo. Steejo was complaining a minute ago about how my stone processing thing wasn't working. Yep. He's trying to hide it now. He's trying to cover up the fact that he disconnected the power. And that's the primary reason.
It's not quick enough, was the point I was trying to make.
Well, it's certainly not quick enough if you disconnect the power.
Well, yeah.
Also, it looks like we have power shortages right now. I think it's time we probably need to... Oh,
wow.
Right! I'm supposed to be working on the coke crushinator.
Yeah.
Crap!
You're supposed to be working on the thing that gives us power.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. I got distracted by, what was it? I didn't have...
Factories.
A warehouse.
Factories. Yeah, warehouses, sorry, yeah.
So I automated warehouses, and then there was biter attacks. That's what happened. Now I'm going to go back to the crushinator and finish wiring it up. In fact, hold on, it is wired up. It's just, I never set up the 18,000 output.
Wait, it's wired up?
Yeah, it's working. There's 18,000 coke in there. I just didn't actually remember to connect it.
Oh, you just didn't, right, okay. I see what you've done. Oh, and we're on a power death spiral. That's alright, I have sent some fuel. Just be a little while getting over there. It goes in such a circuitous route. There we go.
Okay. Did we ever even hook up the power again? The actual the second thing of power that I made that I forgot to
well, you
power?
didn't really make it. Not really. You kind of
ran
placed
out of
down
iron.
blueprints, done a little bit, and then ran away. It seems.
We were out of iron.
Oh really?
I think that's why I stopped making it. I didn't have the iron to make the steam engines, and I didn't have the steel to make the steam engine Mark IIs, so I gave up. Which is the story of any time that I don't finish a project. It's because I ran out of something and I gave up going to work on the thing that I needed more of. How many times? I mean, we've spent hundreds, I think, of hours playing Factorio together. You know how my mind works. Like, oh, I need more of this. All right, let's go do that.
Oh, you're even going to make pellets up here as well.
Yeah, I just did some math for the ratio.
All right, cool. Alright, I was finishing off. Oh, right, I got annoyed because I needed to bring iron down here. That's what I was doing. Yep. Let's get lead processing. Oh! If we use lead ore and oxygen gas to make lead, we get sulfuric acid out of it.
Nice. Do it. Quickly.
And that's part of the metallurgy stuff as well. Makes lead oxide. Oh, is it? Or maybe I'm lying.
Okay, so that should keep all these guys running. Now we need to set up a little tiny bit of wiring.
We've got advanced lead smelting here. Yeah, if you take lead ore, add oxygen gas, you get lead ingots, and it gives you sulfuric acid.
Nice. We need the lead for all kinds of stuff, so... coal needs to be...
Yeah, so lead's the best way to do it. Lead pellets, limestone, coke, and oxygen gas gives you lead anodes and sulfuric acid. That's cool. We've already got oxygen gas getting pumped up as well.
We want to store a very small amount of coal over here, right? Because this is the overflow. We have sulfuric acid, therefore we don't actually want a coal reserve in this warehouse.
Yeah, we don't.
So,
yeah, we wouldn't want one.
I think I'm going to put it all the way down to like 200 then, or even just 20, something really small, just a pass-through. It's a pass-through sorting area. It's a really low threshold, but... And then this thing crushes the crap out of everything. And we end up with a lot of coke. The thing is, I thought that I mathed it out. Wasn't it exactly yellow belts? Why is it not fully compressed? Everything's green. Maybe it wasn't quite perfectly... Must not have been perfectly 4 yellow belts worth.
Yeah.
The problem is that I've always set up... I need to double this, don't I? We've got 4 yellow belts nearly coming in of coke. And I'm processing 2. Okay, this can be done. I have an idea. This will be beautiful in its own hideousness. Actually, I kind of like it to be more compact. I don't want to make it taller. It's going to get too close to the bus.
Right, let's get some iron coming down here. I'm just going to pull it off the end of the iron smelting line because everything gets sorted out way too far up.
Never mind, changed my mind. Again, it's... I could try to make it compact, or I could just be done with this task right now by making it taller. I'm gonna go with options simple.
I will go with option easy. Thank you.
Well, seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Spaghetti and meatballs. Okay. So if I'm supposedly making 100 or 200 hydrogen chloride a second. Oh, I can make a lot of ferric chloride with that. What do I need? I need steel. Gold processing's finished. Let's get slag processing. Ho ho ho. We have a lot of slag right now.
Good. Slag processing is going to consume a ton of sulfuric acid, though.
Right. What do I need? Steel. Steel is what I need.
Alright, so we're going to shut down this area.
That's going to be the next thing that I work on after we get this ferric chloride stuff sorted. Try to get some steel on the go. So I'm better off doing that there.
Okay, so for the actual pellets, these are just going to go directly to power. And I think that this is... Well, actually, should I wire this back into the initial chest? Probably should.
Right. Ferric chloride solution. And done. Oh my god.
Okay, so coke. Here's part of the problem. Shoot. This is bad.
What's up here?
You need coke for iron smelting.
Yeah, so I need coke coming out.
I guess I should actually... If this is going to be the This whole thing should actually have some things in here as well to forward the coke if you need it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so 100% changing the coke into pellets does not work.
Well, I can just create some stuff to make this a little bit smarter. Alright, so coke coming out.
Okay, I've got ferric chloride. I don't know what you want done with it, but there it is. What the fuck were we doing with ferric chloride? Oh yeah, that was to make circuit boards, copper, tin, ferric chloride, and phenolic boards.
Okay, so we're going to shut down these pellet making unless there is... I don't want to wire this all the way to that chest. I feel like that's... Is that too far?
Oh.
I just feel like the wires, that the longer the wires get, the easier it is to make a mistake and cut one that shouldn't be cut.
Yeah. Steejo!
No, I can shift over by one. You don't need to do that.
Oh, that's fine. There you go.
Okay, so... I could just check to see if this belt is backed up. And then... that would work.
You could.
We had before was coke at 20k. I think that having some reserve of coke is a decent idea.
Yeah. There's carbon in here as well. I take it we're not actually doing anything with that just now.
We will, though. Carbon's used for something. I don't remember what now, but it's used for some part of metallurgy.
Okay.
So
And we also need it for BEBs.
It could be that. I don't remember what it is. I just know that we do need coke specifically for iron and metallurgy.
I normally belt carbon and bulbs. Because there's a couple of things that actually use it. Yeah, I'll tell you. There you go. Click. Basically electronic components, making carbon monoxide, silicon ingots requires it, titanium tetrachloride, so some titanium thing, chrome ingots, cobalt ingots, silicon plate, lead plate, aluminium plate, titanium plate, tungsten carbide plate. Yeah, lots of things need carbon.
Okay, so we're only going to allow up to 20k coke into the machine, into the warehouse.
Okay.
For now, instead of running red wire all the way over here to sample the value, I'm just checking to see if the belt's empty, or if the belt has backed up. If the belt is backed up, then we will let pellet making happen.
Okay.
What's the threshold that I'm looking for here? On 2 belts, the most I could have would be 8. Stopped belt would be 8. So 8 times 2 would be 16, right?
Sure.
This feels so janky. Alright, screw it. Nope, nope. Change my mind. I'm gonna do a damn wire. Ah. I've gone and done all my damn electrical poles in the wrong spot. The light's supposed to go on the corners of the warehouses, and the electrical poles are supposed to go on 2 diagonals away. They can reach across each other like that. It looks pretty. so that hopefully we don't make a mistake, I'm going to disconnect these from any other wires, and this is strictly going to be a red wire electric pole.
Okay.
Because I know I have a personal tendency to screw things up with power lines that have, like, I just try to remove excess lines, and I have a tendency to cut red wire, screw everything up.
Right. Okay, do I have any? I do. I've got a flotation cell. So, did you make a Helmod thing for the flotation cell stuff?
I messed with it a little bit. I like how you're coming.
Well, I'm trying to use it.
For me, it shows this production block 3. I don't know if it'll be the same for you.
That's mine. Yeah.
It's for Rubite, but it shouldn't matter which one it is. Although you got to remember that the waste product is going to be different.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's just piping at the end.
So if I click edit and change flotation cell to flotation cell 2, then that should auto update to 32.
Yeah. Well, for you it auto updates. For me, I've got to click the refresh button at the top because reasons.
Okay.
But that's much more convenient. Look at that. That changes the ratio, makes it perfect. You could actually scale this.
What was the other one? 43?
Yeah, if we go down, we can actually go down to, looks like 1 to 4. Look at that. Click refresh. I updated it.
Oh, right, okay.
And then just for clarity's sake, if we multiply by 10, we can check significant digits. Or if you want, check this out. Options, options, mods, map. And then under Helmod, I'm going to change it so that the factory number format is now going to include, say, 1 significant digit. So if you refresh the Helmod, and I change it to like 4.1, can you see it now? Click.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So you can actually check. Sometimes it's nice to have it on the... I like to know like what the rounded number is, usually, because that's what really matters. And then I usually just will like multiply by 10 or 100 to see what the actual significant digits are when I need them. But I don't know, personal preference. I mean, if it's exactly 1, it'll show 4 and 1, just like it does right now, which is perfect. Okay, so I have.
But we've actually got, what is it like? There's 8 crushers that we've got. So, do I just change that 1 to 8? Oh, no, that's wrong. Wait, how do I say that I've got 8 ore crushers? Where's that?
So if you want to say you have 8, then unfortunately, because you have to work from the end product first, we got to go up to where it says product edition, which makes no sense. It should be editing product. And then we just have to multiply this by 8. So 4 times 8 would be 32, and we're back up to 8 to 32. Click refresh. So what I did is...
where's that?
The top, there's 2 ways to do it. The very top right now, if you're on the actual production line, the actual production block itself, you see where it says 32 Rubite?
Rubite chunks at the top.
That one, when you click it, will let you edit it because that is the final product. That is the product of this production block.
Edit this product, and then you can change it to be...
whatever number you want.
So if I change that to 64... okay.
If you tried using the computing by factory button, then that's going to change the number of flotation cell Mark IIs because that's the top product.
Okay.
You can't say, like, I want 8 ore crushers and have the 32 dynamically update because it's above it in the production chain.
Oh.
The other place you can change it. Other place you can change it, if you click back production line, and you have, like, multiple production lines on this block, then right below the output column, you can edit the number as well.
Okay.
But I would love for, hey, Nexala to go ahead and do a quick pass of that mod, because it seems like it's not quite right to me.
So what the fuck did it turn out then? What was it? Block. That was 32 that I needed. For the 8 of them. Okay.
Okay, this is still not going the way that I want. I want it to get up to 20k coke first. Ah, right, I've not done these properly. Okay, so if coke is at 20k, then we take coke into pellets for the energy efficiency gain. Alright, I think that this thing is done. Nice, Steejo and his damn 2 belt length underground belt.
Oh.
Alright, well, sadly, we do have to
Five.
take a break here, and I am ironically going to be the person that pushes for it this time, so...
Funny.
Yeah, unusual, I know, but I've got to wrap it up here. So, I do think that we might want to expand the capacity to make sulfuric acid. We only have the initial little bootstrap 1:4 ratio, but that's not really capable of making much. Like, best case scenario, this is going to make 50 every 4 seconds with a crafting speed of 2.25 times 4 machines. That's 112 sulfuric wastewater per second, which is just not much.
Nope.
It's enough to run the one machine, but he's not making that much sulfur, so... Alright, whatever. We'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.